Hey everyone, Wade here from Disrupt Tutoring, and as always, it's nice to join you. Today I'm going to be taking you through a question on trigonometry, and more specifically, 2D trig. With that in mind, let's jump in. So R is a point due west of tower TO. The angle of elevation from R to the top of the tower T is alpha. Point W is in the same horizontal plane as O and R, and WRO equals theta and RWO equals beta. RW equals T meters. So let's just fill that in. T is our RW. Right, so we have these two triangles, and the first triangle we have is a right angle triangle. When we are dealing with right angle triangles, we need to remember our normal trig ratios, and that can be remembered as follows: the Sine Rule. So for the first one, that sine is equal to opposite over hypotenuse. Then the second one, cos is equal to adjacent over hypotenuse. And then the third one, tan is equal to opposite over adjacent. And that is always with respect to where the angle is. So the second triangle we have is a normal triangle. It's not right angled. And if it's not right angled, we need to rely on some other means of calculation, either the cos rule, the sine rule, or the area rule, depending on the information that we have. So first question, prove that TO is equal to T sine beta tan alpha over sine alpha plus beta. Now TO is over here, it's on the right angle triangle, so we do need to use that ratio that I spoke about earlier, but we'll use it a little bit later because we need some information first. So that is opposite the angle, and the other one that we could work out, we could either work out the hypotenuse or we could work out the adjacent, but we don't actually have information to work out this hypotenuse, but we do have some information on the other triangle that can help us work out our adjacent RO. So that's what we're going to start with. Now we have this in this triangle we have theta, beta. We are missing an angle over there, but we can work it out, and we can say that that angle O is equal to our 180 degrees minus theta plus beta. That simply comes from the interior angles of a triangle, which add up to 180 degrees. Cool, so now that we know what O is, we can look for our pairs and see what rule we are going to use. So we have this angle here, that'll pair up with RW, and because we need RO, we're going to pair that one up with the beta over here. So when we do these, when we have pairs like this, we can use the sine rule. So in 4.1.1, we'll start with the sine rule, and it's going to be sine O over our RW is equal to sine W over RO. Sub in everything that we have. So it's sine, we've already worked out O over here. So that's going to be 180 minus theta plus beta over RW, which is T, and sine W is sine beta over RO, which is what we're interested in for now. Now, we can take this a step further. The sine 180 minus, that can be reduced to sine theta plus beta, because when it's 180 minus, it lies in the second quadrant, and we know that sine is positive in the second quadrant. And that is over T equals sine beta over RO. Right, we can take that further now by cross multiplying the two. And when we cross multiply, we end up with RO sine theta plus beta equals our T sine beta. That's come from the cross multiplication over here. Right, to get RO by itself, we'll divide by sine theta plus beta. And what we do to the one side, we do to the other. And that leaves us with RO equals T sine beta over sine theta plus beta. Now, in terms of space, I'm just going to go and answer the question, the rest of the question up at the top. We now have this RO value here, and we are interested in now working out this TO. Remember, that is our opposite, and then this bottom line here is our adjacent with respect to alpha over there. So when we have opposite and adjacent, we'll be working with tan. So it'll be tan alpha is equal to TO, so it's opposite, over my adjacent, which is RO, which we worked out to be this T sine beta. So T sine beta over sine theta plus beta. Okay, so now we know that that is over 1, and again we can simply cross multiply these two things. So we're going to have TO, which cross multiplies with 1 just to give us TO, and then tan alpha multiplied by T sine beta over sine theta plus beta. That leaves us with T sine beta tan alpha over sine theta plus beta. And that's answered our first question. So we can tick that one off the list. The second one is nice and easy. So for 4.1.2, the question asks or says, calculate the height of the tower if T equals 300, theta equals 75.2, alpha equals 18.8, and beta equals 49.7. And the answer must be to the nearest meter. So all we simply do here is we look and see that, well, the height of the tower is this point, line TO. So we've already worked that out. All we simply do is sub the values into the formula now. So we can say TO is therefore equal to T, which is 300, times sine of beta, which is 49.7, and we're timesing that by tan of alpha, which is 18.8 degrees. And this is all over sine theta, which is 75.2, plus our beta, which is 49.7 degrees. Put all of that into our calculator and we get an answer of 94.97 meters. Now they said round off to the nearest meter, so we'd have to go a step further and round that into 95 meters. Great. Well, I hope that answered your question, and this is able to get you on your way with other questions just like this. Be sure to visit our website for more of these epic video tutorials. And remember, if you can't find the answer to your question, you can send it to us and we'll respond with a personalized video just for you. Until next time, stay epic.